So, we're here again. This is Patrick Bateman with Kato Kaelin. We had some technical difficulties. I don't know if it was your fault or my fault, but nevertheless, we need to start over. So, Kato, how the hell are you?
I'm doing good. I think it's because you're on the East Coast. I'm West Coast, and maybe there's some sort of snowstorm or some kind of
Yeah.
interference. But I can tell you one thing: you look really good, and you look like you lost weight. Am I imagining that, or is that just the
Yeah.
my camera?
Yeah. I might have. You can always look better, fitter. I mean, I don't know
Wow.
what to say.
Well, I'm giving you a compliment, and I can see by your red face you're a little embarrassed. Well, I think you deserve a compliment. And I appreciate it, and I feel like I look good too.
Where'd you get that sweatshirt? It's really
Oh,
nice.
I got Griffith Observatory. It's sort of the star of the constellations, like the black hole, and then the galaxy. I mean, the Milky Way, and it's I don't know. It just feels good. It's got like a good energy, and I think there's life on Mars.
Um, Kato Kaelin, yeah. Yeah, Kato Kaelin. So tell me about Christmas. What was Christmas like for you? I haven't talked to you since Christmas. Did
Well,
you get any
yeah,
good presents?
exactly. Christmas was it's like my favorite time. I went back to Wisconsin, and there was lots of snow. I made snow angels. My parents passed away, but we the family got together, and as always, every Christmas, you probably do the same thing. We crank Elvin and the Chipmunks, and we all take a little helium with a helium balloon, and because, and we sing just like
Now
that.
wait a
That
minute. Did you say Elvin and the Chipmunks or Alvin and the Chipmunks? Two totally different things.
oh, yeah, yeah. And on my side, it sounds like you're saying elephant in the Chipmunks. No, it's Alvin. I think it does sound like I say Elvin, but it's Alvin. You're right. I think it's that Wisconsin slur. But Alvin, Alvin, and the Chipmunks. I don't know the other two Chipmunks' name. Maybe Jeff and Greg, or I don't know.
Listen, Kato, I can't see your face right now because your Wi-Fi is apparently crap, and using a 480 camera, which I hate to out you on, but that also sucks. I'm looking at a black screen.
Right now,
Yeah.
that is not good. I wanted to show off my face.
No, I think it's still being recorded to your computer. It's going to upload and then we'll be able to have it later. But I think right now you're not going to be able to see my face. Or
See
rather,
your face.
I'm not going to be able to see your face.
Well, that sucks. I am wearing a completely new outfit. My hair is probably one of the better hair days. I got a shampoo that has extra volume added to it, and this is a shame. I only
Listen,
want to show that you can see me. God dang it! That's
listen,
not good.
here's the thing. No, we can see your face. I just can't see it. But I remember, there it is. I can see it now.
Oh, you can see me now. I
Now, where do you tan?
I apologize. I'm not going to get that, Patrick. Anyways, I think Christmas is. I
Go
forgive me.
ahead. Go ahead. Take it. Go ahead.
Hello. Hey, I'm doing a show right now, my brother. Oh,
Okay.
okay. No, no, I got to charge my banana. Call me on the Apple phone. Okay, bye. Okay, tell him hi. Hi from my bye. Sorry, that was rude, and I will not let that happen again.
Go ahead. Take the call. It's fine.
Hello. Oh, really? Solar panels? Telemarketer. No, I'm glad you called the Apple, but I got to go. I'm doing a live show. Patrick Bateman. Bye. Anyways, I apologize.
What exactly is wrong with you? I mean, how did you develop your unique personality?
Well, I come from six in our family, and I think second youngest, I had to fight for everything: food, clothes, and humor. And then I realized when I was in grade school, humor made the women like they were. Well, actually, the teacher women making them laugh, and the girls loved it. And I said, this might be a good thing growing up to start relationships with women. And then, sure enough, it's helped me in high school and college to start dating and meeting so many wonderful females.
You keep saying females, although just judging from your hair, it seems like you might not like females, although maybe you do. Listen, it's hard to say for sure.
And I do.
Listen, what about swimming? You used to be a real big swimmer. Have you been swimming much?
I'm so glad you said that. No, I actually, where I live, swimming, the COVID thing closed the gym for a while, and then now you can only have one lane for swimming. And no, I it's too hard. You have to book it for time. I'm going back to swimming, Pat. I'm going to go back to swimming because I love it. But I do have a little workout center in my garage. I have a garage, and and what I do is the elliptical machine with some weights, and I don't know if you can tell.
Listen, Kato, isn't there enough room in your garage to have a lane to swim in? Or am I just crazy?
No, I wish I could afford to have my own pool, but no, I belong to a club, and like I
I
said,
didn't
I'll go
say
back.
your old pool. I didn't say your own pool. I said a lane. One
Well,
lane.
you're saying I should invest in buying a pool in my garage, and that would in construction. Well, I don't. I'm not a stock guy like you are, and have money like that. And
You want a stock tip?
I
You want a stock? You want a stock tip?
yeah, I know what you're going to say. I hear this every day. As someone said, when my IQ hits 50, sell.
No. It's not that.
Oh,
Rivian.
what is it?
Rivian.
Rivian?
Electric trucks. Rivian.
Meridian. Okay, that's
Not Meridian. I said Rivian.
Rivian. Right.
Rivian with an R.
Yeah.
Mm.
The only truck I know is Tonka, and that's not something you can invest in.
I hope I'm not being cross-examined.
I'm not going to make you swear in, but everybody brings up the. I'll tell you what I saw today at Krispy Kreme. It said OJ is free with a dozen donuts, and I didn't like that.
Why? Because orange juice doesn't go with donuts?
No, they're trying to say OJ is an OJ. The OJ is free with a dozen donuts, and I was like, this is
Well,
not. Now I'm going right to Dunkin' Donuts. No more
it's
Krispy
like
Kreme.
it's like having sugary candy and then just eating sugar out of a box.
Oh,
I
sugar's
mean,
not.
that's why milk is so good because it contrasts.
Yes, and you can't even find sugar in the stores anymore. The shelves are bare. Gas prices are high. I always say, raise your right foot if you're in favor of lower gas prices, because it's just that way now.
Yeah.
And I'm telling
Yeah.
you, it's bad. I can only afford to visit my friends that live downhill. I'm serious. Gas is high.
At least the Packers are 13-4, right?
Well, I don't want.
765 winning
Don't-
percentage, 8-8, 8-0 at home.
Yeah, don't jinx it. I went to a game this year, and I don't want you to jinx anything. The Minnesota game, the last one they played, was 10. The wind chill was 10 below, and I'm telling you, nothing like it. You could spit, and by the time the spit hits the ground, it's already ice, and it was amazing. I was doing that all day. I was spitting and watching it hit the ground hard. That's cold. Your nostrils freeze, your mouth freezes. I mean, it makes you feel pretty strong. You feel like I conquered nature. But I'm telling you, I'm in another story, Patrick. I also did snowmobiling, and I did 70 miles an hour. I had ice on my face. It was so bad because we only had two helmets, and the helmets have a heater, and you can plug the helmet. It's so high tech. But I didn't do it. I said I don't need a helmet. I was wrong. I needed a helmet. It was all vanity because of my hair. I didn't want it to ruin it. All vanity, and I took it back because I felt the wind go down my throat. My esophagus was frozen, and I'll never do it again. I don't care about the hair.
How do you know when your hair's done? I mean, there's a certain imaginative form to it, and it seems to be finished. I mean, the position you leave it in seems to be the right position, but how do you know that's the right position?
I think I just do one of these. I wake up and it's okay. And if I do a workout and I'm a little sweaty, it even adds more volume.
I wanted to talk about that because you said earlier that you're using a shampoo with more volumizer. Which one? And tell me more about that.
Well, it's funny you said that, but I'd have to go upstairs. I just looked at the shampoo and I never saw this shaped bottle before. And I said, I like the shape of this bottle. And then when it said more volume, add more volume to your hair. And I was like, I'm just going to buy it. I never even realized what it was, but it wasn't your name brand, Herbal Essence. And it wasn't Jergens. It wasn't Clairol, but it was sort of an off-brand name. And I can't think of it. Not Nike and not Under Armour, but something.
It's probably not Nike. I don't think they make shampoo.
No, they will, I'm sure, one day. Just
And
do it.
and I hate to repeat over and over again, but your conditioner, you only use that once every other day, right?
So glad you said that. You know, you're the man that should know these things with your hair gel. With I think you use a pomade. It's very greasy looking, but you make the grease look good. I'm more fluffy, and yeah, I condition every other day only because conditioner makes your hair so soft and flat. I don't like flat. I don't like flat anything in life.
So, Kato, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I hope this isn't something you don't want to talk about, but you were in the movie Beach Fever, and I really like that film. What was it like filming that, and what'd you learn from it?
That was the first film I auditioned for, and it was I got the lead role. I played the character Chat Frederick the Fourth, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. I know the film was never going to win an award, and people make fun of it, but if you want to see a bad movie, bad beach movie, that's the an '80s film that will tell you everything there is to know about the '80s. But I'll tell you this: the soundtrack was amazing. My partner in the film, his name was Saki. He was trying to find a love potion, and he invented a love potion with a little mad scientist, and it would drive a cologne the women crazy. And we would put the cologne on ourselves, and we went discovering that the person that had the cologne was actually making zombie women. So it was way ahead of its time with zombies, and I was the hero in the film, and I found the villain out, and we took care of him. Many great songs and soundtrack. We had three beautiful girls that were in swimsuits, bikinis that would sing in between the film to tell you kind of what the plot was because they lost a few of the film reels and they had to discover a way to make people understand what was going on. Not even needed. It's the only film that's in English, but you still need subtitles. English
Do you need
subtitles.
subtitles?
Pardon?
Do you need subtitles?
No, I don't. I do have a wife that's Mandarin, and she needs subtitles at home. She reads the screen, and it helps her. And she's always writing down words that she doesn't understand, and I love
So
that. Very
I
smart, very
can't
driven.
I can't help but deduce from the last time we talked, it was your girlfriend, maybe fiance. Now she's your wife.
Yeah,
So I assume you got married between the last time you talked to me.
yeah.
How
We
was
have
that?
a ceremony coming up a little bit later, but we did in Wisconsin have a little party in that, and they threw us a big party. And I'll tell you, Patrick, the best part about it was when after we exchanged some of our vows, they threw rice like a wedding, and just I bless her heart. She picked up the rice and she steamed it.
Okay, so it was uncooked when it was thrown.
Yes, yes. So we served at the reception. Delicious. But it was the first time. It was very Asian. I loved it.
Tell me about you as far as being Asian. I mean, you're not Asian, but you seem to have adapted into some form that you're now kind of part of the culture.
Exactly. I do eat with chopsticks. I do have a piano and I do know how to play chopsticks. I think uh, I enjoy the culture. I love learning, and I love the Asian culture of pretty much everything. The food, very healthy, by the way, very healthy. It's the first time I've actually eaten fish in the morning. I never thought I would do that in my life, but I did have a little bit of salmon, and I was like, wow, this not lox, actually cooked salmon with capers. I was like, this is good.
Wait a
And
minute, you've never had salmon before?
no, never in the morning for breakfast. And I've had cereal and oatmeal, and
Well,
that's delicious. And I thought, okay, I'll try something different. And I thought I could never stomach salmon in the morning or fish, but now I have. I
if it's
think
cooked right, if it's cooked right, with capers or sliced onion and tomato,
I
maybe
know
a Chardonnay.
I hate onion and garlic of all things. I can't eat it. My stomach bloats. It looks like I'm pregnant after eating it. So I think I'm allergic.
Well, listen, it's been a long day, a bit
I am,
scattered.
I'm not getting it. Trust me. It's the teller mark. Let it ring. You are. Let it ring.
Now, if you answer that with a banana or an apple, that's old hat. But
Yeah,
if it's something else,
I don't have anything else, so I'm not going to even try. I can't believe I've got the old standby phone. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Telemarketer. Yeah, but that's solar panels. I don't even need that. Let me call you. Really, that's a good price. Really. I have to take this. You know what? Stand the line. I'm gonna
No,
call
go
him.
ahead. No, take the phone call. It's not that important. It's just a podcast.
No, it's a telemarketer, but it seemed pretty interesting about solar panels.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever done?
Weirdest thing I've ever done? Boy, once again, a great question. I would think. I think my friend.
No,
Now that you're saying,
I can tell that you're censoring yourself. I can tell that the weirdest thing you've ever done came to your mind, and you just didn't want to say it.
well, there's a few, but one of them that I don't know if it's weird or gross. So I was in a high school in a ride at a amusement park on a ride called the Zipper, and I was with a buddy of mine, and I told him that I was going to throw up, and he said, "Sure you are, throw up on me." And I did, and he didn't think I would, and I threw up all over him, and we didn't nothing. We just had gotten there. It was our first ride, and he continued to do the rides, and he said it's not fair that I have vomit on me, so he took some and put vomit on me, and we had my vomit while we went on the rest of the rides, and that story is something you can do with a buddy, and I think that's probably one of the weirdest things ever done. We stayed there for another 5 hours with
Yeah.
vomit.
Yeah, I think the weirdest thing is not throwing up on each other, but the fact that it was your first ride and you continued to stay there at the amusement park.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. It's because that morning I had fish.
Because you had salmon. This is the same. This
No,
is the same day.
this is a different salmon, and it wasn't salmon in that one. It was swordfish, and I just bless you, and it was swordfish, and swordfish is different than salmon. I will never eat swordfish again.
You seem like a guy that would like swords.
Oh well, that's kind of Princess Bride-ish. I like that. Thank you.
Yeah. No, Kato Kaelin. Yeah, Kato Kaelin. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Kato Kaelin. Yeah.
I like the way you say that. Hey, a question I did have for you that I'm sure people say, and don't take this actually, you can take it the right way. Are you related to Justine Bateman and what's the other one's name?
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
There's no.
I am.
Oh, you
I
are?
am. No. Yeah, but they never really acknowledge it. I mean, kind of like a black sheep of the family. No.
Oh, so it's that your blood. They're siblings.
No. No. I made some choices in my life that might not have been the right choice in my life.
Well, you're the one that's got the big hit show, so I think you made the right choice.
No. Kato Kaelin, yeah. Kato Kaelin, yeah. No. Listen, I just want to help.
Thanks. I do when I do have my formal wedding and all that. I would love you to participate in some way. Hey, can you park cars? Yeah, I'm kidding. I would love you to participate in the wedding somehow, and I would really appreciate a gift or something from your heart.
I really like the show Blue's Clues. I like the blue dog. Usually don't see dogs in the color of blue.
No,
Please discuss.
No, I've never even heard of the show. I hope he doesn't chase blue balls.
No, Kato, it's really funny. At
Kato.
first I thought about my own balls, and then I thought about yours, and then I thought about the one on the dog, Blue's Clues.
I love dogs. I love puppies. I always thought house training a puppy. It seems like a really good idea, but it doesn't. It's not this. It doesn't look good on paper.
No. Do you have dogs?
No. I really have been looking at getting some kind of dog, and I think I'm a dog person, like big dog. I like a big dog.
I was going to say you like more of a tiny little dog that fits in your purse.
No, I don't.
That's for the valet at your wedding comment.
You know, that'd be a great thing to have one in a knapsack, and you still have a knapsack you'd wear with a chihuahua. I think that'd be great to go on an airplane as your emotional support animal.
Why do they call it a knapsack? I mean, is it a sack you actually take a nap on?
I don't know. What are the? You know which ones I'm talking about, right? They're in front of you. Is that a knapsack, right?
I don't know. Maybe it's a fanny pack.
I know a wet nap is something you clean your hands with, but I don't. I think you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's got a zipper in front. You can put things, but can you imagine putting a little doggy in there? That'd be so cute.
Listen, Kato, there are a lot more important things than wet naps to be talking about. So,
I think you've had a few wet dreams.
Yeah, Kato Kaelin, yeah. So, what's the topic of discussion?
For today,
No.
I just think moving forward in life. I think the outlook is going to be brighter in 2022. I like this the whole thing that there's so many twos
So
and
many what?
like a two and a two and a two. Like it's
I'm
always it has,
afraid
it
I
seems
don't.
positive, doesn't it?
Yeah,
2022 two
I
two.
don't know what you're
Hey,
talking about.
dude,
Doesn't make any
two
sense.
two.
You're not
Yeah,
making any sense. I don't know what you're saying.
I mean 2021. It wasn't. It doesn't sound fun. Wait,
No.
21 does sound fun. No, 2022 you can do. Just you can have a dog that's blue. It's 2022. Hey, you knew? Will
You
you
know,
stop it? Hey, I smell pew. You can do anything.
that's from your story that you told. Listen, Kato,
Hey,
I have all the characteristics of a human being: blood, bone, teeth. But inside, deep inside my brain, there isn't anyone.
it sounds like I'm talking to you and you're doing a forensic files.
I really like the show. You can learn from it.
I I'll tell you what. From this interview, I'm learning a lot from you. I think you found out learning. You made me learn more about me through your conversation and your questioning, which is an asset. That you have a quality that you can really bring out the best in me.
I think you're bullshitting.
Not
Yeah, yeah.
no.
I really like the band, the Island Boys. So unique, unique style, unique songs.
Yeah,
I really like the Island
yeah.
Boys.
You got different taste than me. I don't like that's someone I've not really heard of. Um,
What about Taylor Swift?
no, I mean I know who she is. I've not really listened to her. Um, I know some of her songs, and I always thought about Taylor Swift's song is she should write something because of her breakups all the time with people, and I think she should write something just like a song called "Maybe I'm the Fucking Problem."
I like how you delivered that with a real straight face.
Well, yeah.
And a lot of people aren't going to see the straight face because they're on a podcast, but you held it just right.
Well,
It's really nice.
and great for her. She's a multi gazillionaire selling records, and I don't even know one of her songs, but I think it's okay. I'm very alternative music.
She like Weezer or something.
No, no, no. There's this guy in a podcast I listened to. His name's Carl's. Carl's. That's all I know. He's on a station called XMU, kind of undergroundish. But his blog show, Carl's. I can't think of what it's called. But it's Charls. Carl's.
A little bit of a shout out.
Yeah, yeah. I'm giving him a shout out. He plays some good new, very songs and bands I've never heard of that I like.
Kato, you're not going to like hearing this, but I don't think I've recorded 1 second of this. I'm just kidding. It's really funny.
Yeah, that you got me now. Because I was gonna say, let's do it again. Let's do it again. No, I'm kidding.
Now, what comes with resilience with you? I mean, where do you get your resilience? I mean, I know that you swim a lot and you get the right conditioner for your hair.
Yeah.
But what is it that makes you so resilient?
Another good question. When you say resilient, I don't really think about hair or hair products. I just think of character, and I think the
Go
character
ahead.
of how you're raised, your family. You could be Teflon. Let things bounce and slide off you. That's what I was taught from my family, and that's what I do, Patrick. I don't let things bother me because I have a great base of great friends. They know who I am, and I just think you're never too big. Always be humble, and just that's a great rule of thumb to go by, and I think
I,
that makes
th-
you
I think you're.
makes you resilient. That's a great word.
I think that's right on the money.
Yeah.
But I would say one thing differently. I think you could be a lot smaller than big. I mean, being big is not always the right thing. I mean, big ideas, big money, but not necessarily a big tummy. Am I wrong?
That's why I've got the elliptical machine downstairs to not get a big tummy. And I was back home in Wisconsin for Christmas, and a lot of my family, a lot of other people got bigger tummies from when I saw them last. And I said, I know Wisconsin's got great cheese, great beer, but let's do a little working out. And they said they would right after the meal. More cheese, and that was that. And let's face it, Patrick. I'm sure that I'm sure you ate a little bit more than normal during the holidays with a few of the eggnogs and cashew nuts and macadamia nuts
Yeah.
and things that are just like you don't normally would eat. But you say, what the heck? I'll start in 2022. Well, I think that's a big mistake. I think the best time to start any kind of exercise program is now. It's now.
Do you ride the elliptical machine with your glasses on?
No, totally. No glasses, nothing. Just sometimes I put Vaseline intensive care lotion on my body and then a shirt over that, and it gives me extra sweat
What do you need extra sweat for?
to cleanse my body.
No. No, Kato Kaelin, yeah, Kato Kaelin, yeah. No,
I like what he said. You sound like Edward G. Robinson. See, Kato Kaelin. See, Kato Kaelin. We're gonna rob a bank, Kato. See, you're driving. See.
Where did you get that undershirt? I really like
It's a
it.
tank top. It's great. It actually keeps you warm. It keeps you warm in the winter. And then I
Let's take a look at the whole thing. You want to take the hoodie off? Let's take a look at your body a little bit.
in the hood.
Take your shirt off. Go ahead, do it.
My shirt.
Take your sweatshirt
Nah,
off.
keep it on. You know what? I'll wait for our third interview.
Listen, take off the damn sweatshirt.
It's not a sweatshirt. It's a little kind of a high class coat jacket.
Looks like something one of the Jonas Brothers would wear.
No,
It's a put down.
no, that hurt. Maybe Alex
No,
Jones or
no.
Davy Jones, but not the Jonas Brothers. No.
Listen, Kato, there's a lot more important things than the Jonas Brothers to be worried about. What's in your cup? What are you drinking?
This is glad you asked. It is peppermint with coffee, little coffee, and some mocha mix. Very delicious.
Oh,
Very good.
yeah, mocha mix, yeah. Yeah, mocha mix, yeah, mocha mix,
Hey,
yeah.
mocha mix is great. I like it a lot. It's hard to find in stores lately.
Oh,
Oh, and coconut. We talked about coconut earlier, but coconut. There's actual coconut in there.
yeah, I want to talk about juicing again because I know you talked about juicing last time. I know you like to use a little jalapeno in your juice. Do you still juice? And what do you put in your juices?
Yes, I juiced today. This morning, my juicer consisted of kale, lots of carrots. I know if you can tell, carotene makes your skin look like you tan, but it's actually all carrot. I put a lot of carrot. Patrick, I've been eating so many carrots lately. I've noticed rabbits sniffing my ass.
Well, that might be for other reasons.
I wish they were Playboy bunnies, but anyways,
Well, they might be.
I carrot and apple, oranges, all.
Take your sweatshirt off, Kato. Please, just take it off. Let's just see your body. Come on, people need to see your body.
Patrick, please.
Come on, just do it.
No, I don't do that.
Take it off. Let's just see your shoulders. Come on. It's pretty good. I can see the carotene, like you said. It's not David carotene or
It is beta
his
carotene.
brother.
Carrots have beta carotene, and also good for your vision, I think. But I also I wasn't. Oh, and I put a kiwi in, believe it or not. And what was the last thing that I put in there? It was so good. I said kale, an apple. There's one
Carrots.
other base thing that I put in there. Oh gosh, what was it? Oh, I put in only 2 pieces of this thing called Swiss chard, mixed with the kale. Anyway,
Yeah, that's right.
it's great.
Yeah, you used to talk about Swiss chard a lot. You love Swiss chard. Why Swiss chard?
Well, my father is from Switzerland, and even though Swiss chard has nothing to do with it, I just like it because it says Swiss, and I'm Swiss made. Always on top.
Kato Kaelin.
Swiss made.
Any other questions for me, Kato?
Kato Kaelin. Kato Kaelin. Kato Kaelin. Kato Kaelin.
Kato Kaelin, yeah. Kato Kaelin, yeah. Kato Kaelin, yeah.
Yeah, let's see who can first.
Yeah.
Kato Kaelin. Kato Kaelin.
Kato Kaelin, yeah. Kato Kaelin, yeah.
All right, you win.
Yeah, so, well, if you don't have any more questions for me, I'm probably going to have to wrap this thing up.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've been a fan. I am a fan, and I hope that I see you in person in 2022.
Oh, I hope you do too. Any social media you want to plug?
Yeah, I do. Please follow me on my Instagram. This is not a filter, it's just carotene. Instagram is Kato, Kato _ Kaelin, Kaelin. It's the same on Twitter. And bless you, your nose. Are you okay? I'm worried about you.
I get a runny nose sometimes when I talk to people that are exciting to me.
Oh, very good. I hope you don't got that Bateman cron, like the Omicron.
I was just trying to keep my immunity up and hope for the
Start,
best.
ju-
Keep a good, positive
start
attitude.
juicing.
I do. I blend, actually. I do a lot of blending, which, as you know, keeps all the pulp in and the fiber. No, fiber, yeah.
Fiber's good. Fiber's good. I do like Metamucil sometimes at night too, just to get a good morning.
And on that note, I'd like to read this. This is something I have to read now. Thanks for enjoying these deep fake podcasts. You can now dive even deeper with me on Patreon, where you can see the full, complete episodes, access our exclusive Patreon Facebook page, get messages from Jeff, and contribute to questions on the interviews. Thanks to Tarina for the shout out. We'll give Tarina a shout out. And find us at patreon.com/thejeffrichards. And now a song from Jordy's Too Pretty for Radio.
Well, I'll tell you what. Thank you for your time. My wife, we're going to Napa, and always at the auto parts store, and she's looking forward to it.
Well, give her a tune-up for me.
I like that. Wiper blades.
Kato Kaelin for the hour. I'm Patrick Bateman. This is The Jeff Richards Show. For more of The Jeff Richards Show, go to thejeffrichardshow.com or patreon.com/thejeffrichards for the full episode.
See you. Bye.
See you later.